Today I'm looking at an incredible wireless router from TRENDnet. It is their TEW828DRU AC3200 Tri-Band Wireless Router. This thing does 1300 AC times 2 plus 600 wireless, and it is just incredible. It comes in this wonderful looking box that has lots of pictures as well as features and specifications about it. Included is a user's manual, an installation CD, information on how you can get help and register the product, a power adapter, and the router itself, which does have protective plastic on the top, plus a preset wireless settings sticker, and below that they include a Category 5E cable. Doesn't this look completely hardcore? At least I think so, and as for looks, well, I'll get to that in a minute, but first, let's go over some of the features and specifications. Okay, so first, the standards. It supports 802.3, 3U, 3X, and 3AB, as well as 802.11a, 11b, 11g, 11n, and by the way, 2.4 gigahertz up to 600 megabits per second. That's using Turbo QAM, and 5 gigahertz up to 450 megabits per second, as well as supporting 802.11 AC, band 1 and band 2 up to 1300 megabits per second. Now let's go through some of the special features. It has this Smart Connect, which automatically groups slower and faster AC devices to separate Wi-Fi AC bands, as well as coming pre-encrypted, that's good, as well as IP version 6 support, 1 guest network per band with option for internet access only, up to 2 additional SSIDs per band, dynamic DNS support for dyn.com and no-ip.com, Samba and FTP server support, as well as implicit and explicit beam forming. Now as for access control encryption, you can have either WEP, WPA, WPA2, PSK, or WPA2 radius. For firewall, you can do NAT, SPI, virtual server, special applications, gaming, DMZ host, and you can allow and deny ping requests from the internet. Parental controls as well, MAC and URL and IP filtering, as well as Open VPN support. Now as for quality of service, you can do WMM inbound and outbound 5 priority queues. As for internet connection types, you can do DHCP, fixed static IP, you can do dynamic IP or static IP, PPPoE, PPTP, or L2TP. And as I mentioned, IP version 6. Now while some very impressive routers will come with 2 or 4 antennas, this one has 6. There's 2 at the back and 2 on each side as well. You can position each one where you like. I'll list on the screen the antenna gain info plus the wireless output power and receiving sensitivity information. Now, while you're having a peek at that, have a look at the overall appearance of the router. I think it looks super hardcore. Maybe you'll either like the appearance of this, or you won't. Some might say it's a little godly, but I like it. The overall design on this is quite nice, and the build quality is excellent. Now, thankfully, it's not all shiny. Rather, 2 shiny bits, one at the front and another one at the back for style. Quite nice. It will attract dust and fingerprints, though, pretty darn easily, but the center portion and the majority of it looks like it's brushed aluminum. Of course, it isn't. It's plastic. Here's their logo. At the front center are a slew of status LEDs. As well, at the front here, they have ventilation holes, and there's also ventilation holes on either side. At the back, there's 4 gigabit LAN ports, 1 gigabit WAN port, 2 USB ports for storage, FTP, Samba, and printing. It does come with a USB port and a USB 2 port. Plus a power switch. Here's where the power adapter gets connected, a reset button, and a WPS button. Now, while the default orientation for this router is horizontal and they do include 4 rubber feet, you can mount it on the wall. Also on the bottom is an information sticker. Setup is super easy. It is as simple as 1, 2, 3. First of all, select your internet connection type, then configure your internet connection, and lastly, save the settings and connect. Okay, so let's go through the basic and advanced settings. Within network status, it just gives you an overview of everything that's going on. wireless, guest network, and parental control. Within advanced, you've got administrator right at the top, management options, you can update the firmware, settings management, date and time, as well as schedule, router status, IP version 6 status, system log, advanced network, and client status. Within settings, you've got a LAN, WAN, routing, IP version 6, QS, and Wizard. This will take you back to the Wizard setup, VLAN, and VPN. Within wireless 2.4 gigahertz, you can set up multiple SSIDs, WDS, advanced, and WPS. Within wireless 5 gigahertz, again, multiple SSIDs, WDS, advanced, and WPS. Security, you've got access control. Within firewall, you've got DMZ, virtual server, special applications, gaming, and ALG. And within USB, you've got Samba server, FTP server, TLNA server, and you can actually eject the device. When it comes to looks, it's hardcore. Also, the same applies for performance and sustained connectivity. If you're looking for a very high performance Wi-Fi router that needs to do it all, and you've got lots of people in your household, then look no further than this. I am super impressed. Now, what kind of performance can you expect? Well, if you have it on the main level of your home, you should have no problem reaching to the extremities of your property, 50 to 100 feet. I'm talking about reaching to, the end of your backyard, into your garage. And as well, the good thing about this is you can have so many people connected to this, you will not be impacted when it comes to performance. That is just unbelievable. Now, the only drawback to this would be the price. Currently, I think it's around $300. That is, though, pretty reasonable when you consider what this can offer and does offer. It's just out of this world. Overall, without a doubt, this is a 100% kick-ass product. Until next time, take care.